I'll whisper before I do that. I'll be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Man, I'm just working, man.
I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P, and a lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious, I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
But that is the generation you literally taught to have choices and options and be independent. Mm-hmm. We didn't get that. We didn't get choices.
And you know what the funny thing is, I would say about this generation is that because we're raising them, right? For all intents and purposes, right? Like Simone could technically be your daughter, technically could be mine. You know what I'm saying? I made some really bad decisions back in the day. And like all we do to our kids is go, yo, you know, every parent says the same thing. I don't necessarily want you to have it like how I had it.
You were right. And so you go in the other direction.
You overcompensate.
Yeah.
Right? And this is the product of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, it's okay to, and again, it is okay to take a break. It is okay to take care of your mental wellness and your mental health and all that. But then we, in the same fact that we taught them this, these very same folk go, well, back in our day, you know what I'm saying? You muscle through, fam. But you just raised a kid who, you know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't believe in that because of what you taught them. Because you didn't want to have it as bad as you, but now you like, oh man, because you're not performing in the night. Like, you can't have it both ways, you selfish.
We got the 14-year-old, right? He's a picky eater. I was like, picky eater? What is that even?
I got one of them.
Only picky eater I know is you pick your food up and you eat the shit.
Yeah, like, I got one of them. Yep.
There was no choices.
Yep.
What y'all want for dinner tonight? What?
Yep.
What? Options?
Dixon Roman. So Dr. Dixon Roman says that the issue is that it's an argument versus two cultures. One culture was do it or else versus do it but why. And that's the reason why there's such an issue behind this whole idea of feelings and cancel culture. Things that need to be explained, things that need to be broadened out. I don't understand why I don't have a choice in the matter. I need maximum choices versus a culture that was like, you don't have any choices. The choice is do it or else. And everyone very much so understood what or else meant.
Well, I'm kind of stuck in those worlds right now, and I'm having issue with the 14-year-old, the teenager. And the issue is I try now to over-explain with everything because nothing was ever explained.
Right.
And so I know what that feels like. So I'm like, well, let me approach it a little different and da-da-da. But even with the over-explanation, the young, underdeveloped mind, logic and reason is not kicked in yet. So even with the over-explanation, you're wasting your breath, fam.
Well, not necessarily. Don't be like, you know, you said it and it went over his head. They absorb it. They may not look like they absorb it, you know what I'm saying? So they absorb it, you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And it's good that you explain stuff out.
Also, another point that you know that I run into, another challenge, if you will, office speak, is so the 13-year-old was a girl, and it's like explanation, right? Where I didn't get it, so I do it now because I didn't get it, and we got yelled at, so now I don't yell. Right? When I was coming up, we got yelled at. So now I'm like, I remember what that felt like. That didn't work. Right. So then we try a different way. So now it's like, I be like, yo, come on, man. What was you thinking? Why are you yelling? I be like, yo, that is not yell. What? You don't even know what yelling. Are you kidding me?
Right. Did you make the universal sign for choking your child?
I'd be like, are you kidding me? That's yelling to you?
Yeah.
Are you emo kids?
One of my really good friends that deals with that as well. So he literally writes his thoughts down and gives them to her. And I know you're not doing that.
I
know you're not doing that.
I'll whisper before I do that. I'll be like, what the fuck are you doing?
But you know what? I have a question.
Oh, see, but you cursed. Now, when you whisper aggressive like that, it makes me feel a certain kind of way.
If you feel a certain kind of way, they bold. They be like, we learned in class that, feelings matter, and I just feel good. If you don't Oh, feelings matter, head ass out of here.
When she gets older, and you know, she you know, dates a young man or whatever, and they be like, hey, you know, baby girl, come in. She'd be like, listen, you can't whisper at me like that, man. You know, back in the day,
yeah,
you know, I used to get whispered at a lot.
You used to get whispered at.
I don't deal well with whispering. I don't deal well with whispering. What you're not gonna do is whisper at me, man. You're not gonna whisper at me.
You're not gonna lower your voice to me. That's what.
Right.
Oh God!
I'm gonna need for you to raise your tone a little bit. I'm not gonna have you over here whispering at me.
Why are you so pleasant?
Right.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's funny. My daddy told me to whisper at me.
Right. I'm gonna need you to up your tone a little bit.
Oh, you gonna raise your voice in here?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
You're not gonna be sitting here low talking me, fam. I'm gonna tell you that now.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad official.